princes, lockstep. Two heads lit by the eyes of one.
What new thing have you to tell us, old Tiresias?
What to tell you? Listen to the prophet.
I'm not aware I've ever failed to listen.
Then you have done wisely, President, and governed well.
I admit my debt to you, but what have you to say?
This, Creon. You stand once more on the edge of fate.
What do you mean? Your words are a kind of dread.
Listen, Creon. I was sitting on a park bench, at the place where the birds gathered about me. They were all a-chattering, as is their habit, when suddenly I heard a strange note in their chamber. A scream, a whirring fury. I knew that they were fighting, tearing each other. I was afraid. This was a sign from heaven. I tell you, Creon, you yourself have brought this new calamity upon us. Think. All men make mistakes, but a good man yields when he knows his course is wrong and repairs the evil. The only crime is pride. Given to the protesters. They know what they're talking about.
Creon. Is there no man left in the world?
To do what? Come on, let's have the aphorism.
No man who knows that wisdom outweighs any wealth?
As surely as bribes are baser than any baseness.
Hey, Creon. You're deathly sick.
As you say, it is not my place to challenge a prophet.
Yet you've said my prophecies are for sale.
This generation of prophets has always loved gold.
The generation of presidents has always loved brass.
You forget yourself. You are speaking to the president.
I know it. You're the president because of me.
I admit you have a certain skill, but you have sold out.
You've driven me to words that...
Say them. Only remember, I will not pay you for them.
No, you will find them too costly.
No doubt, say them. You will not change my will.
Then take this and take it to heart. The time is not far off when you should pay back corpse for corpse. Flesh with your own flesh. These are my arrows, Creon. Creon, I give them to you. Now, I will stumble home.
The old man is gone, President, but his words remain to plague us. I am old too, but I did not remember a time when he was wrong.
That is true. It troubles me. Oh, it is hard to give in. But it is worse to risk everything for stubborn pride.
Creon, take my advice.
What shall I do?
Go quickly, free Antigone, and begin the withdrawing of the troops.
You would have me do this?
Creon, yes, it must be done at once.
It is hard to deny the heart, but I will do it. I will not fight with destiny.
You must announce it yourself. You cannot leave this to others.
I will go.
Tonight, there's been a terrible tragedy in which a few people much beloved to our country have died.
Your words in sorrow. What news have you for us?
They're dead. The living are guilty of their death.
Who is guilty? Who is that? Speak!
Haman. Haman is dead. In his own hand has shed his blood.
His father's or his own?
His own. He's been mad by the death of Antigone.
Oh, Tiresias, how clearly you saw it all.
Eurydice, may I have a word?
You certainly may, but what exactly has happened?
Dearest lady, I will tell you plainly all that I have seen. I went with Creon to Antigone's house where he was to issue his official apology. We found the door to the house strangely ajar and proceeded inside. When we entered the house, we could hear Haman wailing, and we proceeded to the room that the wails were coming from. When we entered the room, we saw the body of Antigone lying dead on the floor where Creon had cut her down from her makeshift noose. Also, we saw Haman, who was sitting next to her dead body. Upon seeing us, he tried to attack the president, but was killed by a Secret Service agent.
She has left without a word. Look at this man.
It troubles me too. Her grief is too great for public lamentation. And doubtless she has gone to her chambers to weep for her dead son, leading her maidens in his dirge.
I fear this dark silence.
I'll see what she's doing. I will go.
Here comes the president himself. Oh, look at him. He bears his own damnation in his arms.
Nothing you can say to touch me anymore. My own blind heart has brought me from darkness to final darkness. Here you see the father murdering the murdered son, and all my civic wisdom. Haman, my son, so young to die. I was the fool, not you, and you died for me.
That's the truth, but you were late in learning it.
This truth is hard to beat. Oh, the pains men will take to come to pain!
The burden that you carry in your hands is heavy, but it's not all. You'll
What?
find more in your house.
What worse than this shall I find there?
The First Lady is dead.
O port of death, deaf world, is there no pity for me? And you, angel of evil, I was dead, and your words are death again. Is it true, boy? Is my wife dead? Hath death bred death?
You can see for yourself.
Oh, pity, all true, and more than I can bear. Oh, my wife, my son.
Her heart welcomed the knife her own hand guided, and a great cry burst from her lips for Haman, and her last breath was a curse for their father, the murderer of her son. She fell, and the dark flowed in through her closing eyes.
Oh God, I'm sick with fear. Are there no weapons here? Is no one a blow for me?
Her curse is upon you for the death of her son.
It is right, it should be. I alone am guilty. I know it. I say it. Lead me in, friends, quickly. I have neither substance nor life. Lead me in.
You are right if there is so much right and wrong. The briefest way is the best in a world of sorrow.
Let it come. Let death come quickly and be kind to me. I would never see the sun again.
All it will come when it will. The future is left to itself.
Lead me away. I have been rash and foolish. I have killed my son and my wife. I look for comfort. My comfort lies here dead. Whatever my hands have touched has turned to nothing. Fate has brought all my pride to a thought of dust.
There is no happiness where there is no wisdom. No wisdom but from the people. Big words are always punished, and proud men in old age learn to be wise.
Let me please introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and